Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Lacuna Passage. I'm your host, Larry, and we're back for some more of whatever this is. We're surviving on Mars, and this game is about to go out into early access. And we landed here last episode, and I fixed a bunch of fuses. It was literally just a bunch of me putting fuses back and stuff. And that was basically it. I put a bunch of fuses into these machines here, got them up and running so that our main habitat would help to keep us alive. And that was basically it, to be honest. Now I gotta go, what is my current objective? I gotta go find a local waypoint station. So probably gotta go put more fuses together. So I gotta say that this was billed to me when it was like shared with me by the developers via Keymailer that this is supposed to be like kind of like Subnautica meets The Martian and give me a bunch of amazing gameplay survival mechanics that I will just explode to get my hands on. Maybe? I don't know. I've not seen terrible loads of evidence of this, but I could be wrong. So far, I spent the first 20 minutes of the game putting fuses back in machines and trying not to die of boredom. It seems weird to me that you'd have a bunch of self-setup machines and none of them would have put themselves together correctly. Because normally NASA puts a lot more effort into making sure all of this stuff works before shipping it off, so I'm not really sure what the deal is supposed to be. So hopefully interesting things happen. Maybe I'll get killed by something. Maybe there's like crazy space communist robots up here trying to eat me. I don't know. So far, not terribly impressed. So when you guys are watching this should be coming just off of the embargo date, sometime around the 16th. It's like the 11th or something right now, and this will be spending a fair bit of time in early access, allowing you to craft and survive on Mars. Whether or not that really enthuses you, it remains to be seen. It's not the worst start to a game I've ever had, especially not for a survival game. That said, my level of being impressed in this game is not super high. So let's see here. We gotta go to this, what is it called? It's called a waypoint station. So does that mean it's like an outpost where I cannot die? And if we really had like a really nice rover that could have like a miniature habitat in it, would that even really be that important? I feel like a good rover investment is all you really need. Kind of like in Subnautica, you can build that giant Cyclops submarine and basically take your house with you no matter where you go. And I forgot to start my timer to actually know what part of this game I was in. Oh, hey, it's daytime. I can turn my light off. Sweet. I burned, like, almost half my battery just dicking around with that. So, no wildlife on the planet. What exactly is my nemesis? Like, what's my foe here, besides the load screen? Because, first off, developers of this game, I just spent 5 minutes walking across the Martian landscape. This thing should be loaded by the time I get here. There's no reason it shouldn't. You know where I'm going, you know why I'm going there. It's your game. But as I was saying, like, what exactly is my nemesis? Are, like, space communists gonna try and kill me? Aside from dying alone of no oxygen, what exactly am I gonna miss out on here? Waysat discovered and added to navigation. What is this? Power off. Everything off. Run diagnostics. Circuit board's fine. Fuses are fine. Power off, on, off. Why is this all bungled up now? Oh, is there not a fuse? Are you for real? Why would there not be a fuse in here? That just seems so weird. Are you on now? You look on. I don't have other fuses, so you can just deal with it. Well, that was... Did you want me to make more? With some material that I don't have? Game? So what, is one fuse not enough? Is it gonna continue to explode? I don't have fuses for you. This game did not provide me with enough fuses. Well, can I zoom in with this? Oh, there's another habitat over there. I'm not going back to the other one. That would be boring. So, do I have, like, tools that I can mine with? What do I have in my inventory? I have a circuit board and some water, so no. So, I don't have the ability to get materials. I didn't necessarily see anything back at that habitat that would lead me to believe that I could go out and farm materials, so... What is the point of that station, and why is my navigation still offline? I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like that's horseshit. Let's see. Navigation. So I need to be in range of like a way stat. What do you mean my calories are low? I just ate half a Mountain Dew. Like, I should have enough calories to kill Buddha. My calories are at half, game. You shut your mouth. Alright, well. So this game requires a lot of food, a lot of oxygen, and a fair amount of battery. This habitat does not show up on the scanning wayfinder, so I can probably just stop using that already. So what do I do for materials? Like, it didn't pop up and say, Larry, now that you've done your other objective, go make a pair of tweezers. You're gonna need to pinch some nipples. Thankfully, this game actually runs pretty well. There's been a lot of games that look decenty or about this level of graphics that run like absolute horseshit. This one's pretty good so far. But getting started in this game, not really a breath of fresh air. Not even kind of. Because, like, I found that thing doesn't do anything. Because I don't have fuses to put in it. What? I'm a little dubious that fuses in the future would be so degraded already. Fuses in the modern era are so well engineered and created that they usually last a fair amount of time. And if the rest of the circuit board is set up correctly, they shouldn't be surging power for any reason. Unless all of this stuff is underutilized crap developed by NASA. Alright, well this is here. For some reason, none of this shit's on, though. Why would this not be turned on? Did you not expect people to come and want to live? Alright, well, I need food, so we're gonna find out what's in here. The layout's different. Everything is kind of jumbled around. What is this? Materials? Let's just take everything. Alright, good enough. Where's the food? I don't really see a reason not to have all this stuff with me. Nothing's been trying to kill me. Except for existing so far. So, yeah. That's really all I got. Am I not allowed to drink any of it, huh? Apparently not. Better go outside to eat, because I'm some type of homeless person. That strikes me as a weird mechanic. You've got food. Too bad you can't have it now because you didn't turn on the jet thing. Alright, well, let's go outside and eat this food then. Why? Why? Why was that an option? Why am I not allowed to just eat my damn food? For real? Chickpeas. Eat the— no, don't fuck about with the chickpeas. So am I not allowed to eat or drink anything, huh? Guess I'm just gonna die then. So I suppose they want me to fix everything again, do ya? Well, let's remove this component after we repair the slot. Is that all that's fucked up here? It's just that wire, run diagnostic. Wire 3 is borked. So let's grab wire 4 and 5. Do I need these wires even? I feel like I don't. Well, I'm just the repairman. This game could just be called the Space Repairman. For all the exploring I've been doing. So wire 3 is also borked. How would you look at this and know, though? Like, if I just open this up, if there's a borked wire, it's usually pretty borked. So... does that work? Are you online? Looks like the answer is yes. I don't need those other wires, though, so I'm gonna take these with me. This is really just using whatever materials they gave you, and that's about it. Alright. I mean, it's simple enough. I'll give them credit for that. It's just... I feel like there could be so much more to this game than just being a glorified repairman. Is this fucked? This is fucked. Hopefully that's the only thing I need, because I don't have a lot of circuit boards. I don't have a lot at all. Storage tanks. Are the storage tanks even that important? Not really. Alright, that should take care of that. These solar panels are kind of borked, but it's fine. This should be running now. Actually, I don't even need the storage tank, so this is coming with me. What else do I not need? Run. I don't need these extra 2 fuses. I don't need one of the hoses or 2 of the carbon filters. So let's take back this hose. That's unnecessary. 2 of the fuses are mine. Okay, done. And then this is mine. And this is mine. Done and done. We got water back, and I got some components out of it. Although, I would feel better if I could just go get some, because I feel like NASA is smart enough to send extras. Just saying. Just saying, game. Fuses are not online. Universal hoses, 1 is working. Carbon filters, fine. Storage tanks, 1's in use. Power switch is off. Let's see what's actually in use. Maybe I can actually, like, take a solar panel with me. That would probably be great. So, the 2 of the fuses are still not engaged. Why are the fuses not engaged? That seems weird. Solar panels are doing something. Component failure is preventing operation. Is it the circuit board? No, circuit board's fine. Fuses are fine. Is that it? Did you want a circuit? Or did you want a fuse? Alright, fuse is on, hose is on, storage tank's on, solar panels are not engaged. What is wrong with this, with the power then? I turned the power on. What's wrong with it? That's fine. Okay. This doesn't look broken. None of this looks broken. Why is this being a problem? So what does it say? Component slots functional. System operation. Okay, well, I guess it's fine. Let's finish this last one up and let's see if I can actually eat something before I die. What does it say? Component slots functional. System operational. This just needs to be turned on, which it is. Okay. Then inside the house we go. To hopefully not die. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say about this game to begin with. Maybe there's more later? I'm not gonna hold my breath necessarily. This might be a game that I need to revisit at some point. So let's eat all this food because for some reason I need a buttload of calories if I want to live. So I have plenty of calories. For some reason my nutrition levels are below normal. I could do with some more hydration though. For some reason my blood cells are killing me. So I'll have to go in and murder them before they get a chance to murder me. So one of the things that's probably going to drive me nuts in this game is the fact that, oh, I don't have crafting plans. I like how NASA sent me up here to make stuff without being able to, or to do stuff without being able to make anything because I don't have the blueprints. I feel a little bit gypped, I'm not going to lie. Cheap NASA with your bullshit. What is this? First aid kit? I'll withdraw that. There's not a lot to say about the equipment here, though. Not a lot to say. There's some crumpled up newspapers. Somebody's been here, obviously. There's a Quick Shape XL. I feel like that's a product placement. Yeah, alright. So we're just a glorified repairman. That's good to know. Let's see, what's the HAB status say? Electrical system on, airlock pressurized, heating unit stable, water stable, oxygen stable, crapper stable, but probably going to explode, so I'm gonna leave before there's poo everywhere. What's my next goal exactly? Should I go back and find that tower thing? Locate habitat gamma. Alright, I guess I'm just locating stuff. I'm guessing there's probably gonna be more stuff later, but the trouble with early access titles like this is you kind of need something for people to give a shit about. For like an enemy, but so far there's not really been an enemy. So what's my challenge here really? Like not falling asleep on my feet and not dying of starvation? Maybe. Why is my nav not working? Why? I don't understand. Why would I be here without working navigation? Navigation offline. Lock centered on map, set objective, place custom objective. Alright, well for some reason I don't have a way stat available. Whatever that means. Well, I know that this way is that thing. So let's see if we can't fix that thing and maybe get our map to work so that this wasn't a complete waste of time. Because it's cool that I got another habitat up and running, but what is... So, besides doing that, what is there to do in this game? If you're gonna position yourself, marketing-wise, as a competitor to Subnautica, I need to be able to build stuff, I need to be able to hunt animals and creatures and aliens. I need an alien menace that's out to get me, both in the animals and the environment, and in, like, this weird species that shot my spaceship down when we were coming to analyze the planet for scientific value and colonization. But this is just going and exploring Mars. Like, what would be the overall goal here? Like, showing up on Mars and trying just to survive does not really cut it for me. Like, there must be some scientific reason that we've bothered to come all the way out here, and just for the sake of doing it is not really a thing that NASA does. NASA does hard science things. And that is all that NASA does. They don't just hoity-toity things in the backwoods for like an hour and pretend like they wrote a great sonnet or an epic poem. They get their hands dirty and they send people off with a mission. And I guess my mission is be the janitor. So whatever that means to you, I don't know. There's really not a villain. What villain could you put on this planet that would try to kill you? A robot? An alien? I mean, how realistic or unrealistic are you looking to go? That's really the question that I would have at this early stage of development, but so far, it's just been a bureaucratic fixing things simulator, and I've not been especially impressed. And I can't really tell where all my habitats are because my wayfinder is broken. My navigation system is offline. So that is unfortunate. I can't really find that thing again until it's... Oh, here it is. Never mind. Found it. I was about to just end the episode there, but I guess this game had other plans for me, eh? But the tech in this game doesn't feel super great. The fact that it's all broken down, I've barely got here, is kind of lame. So, boop. I got some fuses now. Alright, how many fuses do I even need? Alright, is my nav gonna work now? I sure hope so, so... What do we got on the old nav? I'm here, there's the habitats, and then somewhere, I would imagine... that's my lander? I don't know. Well... I don't know what to say about this game so far. I'm probably gonna do a third episode to see if crafting happens, but I don't have anything to craft with. It's not like Minecraft where I can just start punching rocks. Like, effort is required. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave it off for right now. This has been more, what was it? It was Lacuna Passage. It's coming out to early access. So far, I would wait off on it, because I've not been... It's been such a thrill a minute. So wait until like you can make cool vehicles and you can build your own habitats and enjoy some of the story mode maybe, and see where it evolves from there. Because I've got a copy of it, so I'll probably be trying to do some coverage of it off and on throughout its development. So that's it for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been your host, Larry. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.